We get it. No, you need faster internet, especially in today's world. And you deserve it too. You deserve a great experience while playing video games, binging the latest TV show, or video chatting with your loved ones. Like you, we know the importance of having good internet where you live and work. That's why, as your local internet provider, PTCI's affordable and reliable internet plans make perfect sense. So sign up today and get the internet you deserve at a PTCI location near you, or visit us online at ptci.net. Some restrictions apply.
This time, if you are able, please rise and face the American flag for the playing of our national anthem.
PTCI welcomes you to our coverage of playoff basketball. Today, we are once again in Woodward, Oklahoma at Jimmy Peck Court. Hi, I'm Jason Epp. I'll be bringing you the call of our Panhandle teams that will be here to cover it. Our first game of this tournament, the Beaver Lady Dusters get ready to take on the Okeene Lady Whippets. The Whippets will go ahead and give you their starters. They come in with a 16-5 record. Their starters, a junior, number 2, Keely Hussey. A sophomore, number 4, Kaylin Aldrich. A sophomore, number 11, Caitlin Penner. A senior, number 12, Haley Swart. And a sophomore, number 21, Madison Schmidt. The head coach for the Lady Whippets is Patrick Penner. And now the starting lineup for the Beaver Lady Dusters. A junior, number 10, Mallory Schlesman. A senior, number 15, Zoe Weaver. A junior, number 20, Kirsten King. A senior, number 32, Sid Looper. And another senior, number 34, Jaden Mills. The Lady Dusters come into this contest with a 10-6 record. Their head coach is Ginger Looper, and she is assisted by Amy Weaver. Of course, you may have recognized one of those names on that Okeene list, Keely Hussey. Of course, the Hussey family is from Hooker. Her dad, Chad, grew up there and even coached and taught there in Hooker, and now is at Okeene. And we're ready for tip-off. We're at the destination before the destination. You're in Class B. Getting to Woodward was the step. to getting to the big house. Beaver with the opening possession. Schlesman with the ball. Back up top to Looper. She'll get a screen from Weaver. Gives it to her at the high post. Back outside. Schlesman for the wing three. No good. Okeene with the rebound. Hussey pushes it ahead. Now she'll get it back at the point. Now Penner with it. Looks to drive, picks it back up. Back outside to Hussey. Drives inside, dishes outside. Looked at the three, passes it up, back outside. Penner leaves it again for Hussey. And we've got a foul underneath. And it'll be an offensive foul to start things off. Foul will be on Madison Schmidt, her first, team's first. Lady Duster ball. Weaver on the wing with the ball. Now to Schlesman. Looper gets it into Weaver, splits the defenders, puts it up and draws a foul. And that could be on Schmidt. That may be her second. We'll see. Swart was also there as well. No, it will be number 2 already on Madison Schmidt with 6:49 still to play in the first quarter. Weaver misses the first. And Schmidt, one of the Okeene starters, will already have to head to the bench. The sophomore, number 22, Ryan Duke, into the game. We'll go with Rianne Duke. That may be Rianne. Sorry, Mom and Dad, if I got that wrong. Aldrich gets it across the midcourt stripe. Pass down low from Hussey to Penner, and a lay-in. Okeene leads 2-1. Looper on the wing. Gets the screen from King. She'll pull up from 12. No good. Weaver there. Drives under the lane. Puts it up and in. And Beaver takes the lead. 3-2. All across midcourt. Topped away by Weaver from behind to King. So turnover. Back to Beaver. Schlesman on the wing. Drives to the block. Spins. Well guarded there. Loses the ball. To back outside to Weaver. Looper comes off the screen from King, gives it back to King. King looks to drive, pulls up, short jumper, misses the bank shot, long rebound to Schlesman. She'll take the deep three, no good. Weaver with the rebound, gives it to King, puts it up and in. 5-2 Beaver leads. Swart had it knocked away. And they'll call a travel call on Schlesman. Checking into the game will be a sophomore, number 14, Hope Swart. Swart with the ball on the wing. Now over to Penner. Penner drives in the lane. Dishes across over to Hussey. She's fouled. That one on the floor. Mills called for the foul, her first, team's first foul. Hussey with it in the lane. Drives to the block, splits the defenders, puts it up. No good, rebounded by Weaver. She'll bring it across midcourt. Ball tapped away by Hussey. We'll stay with Beaver. 4:55 still to play here in the first quarter. Weaver, baseline drive, banks it up and in. Early 7-2 lead for the Dusters. Ball, pass intercepted there by Mills. Gets it to Schlesman to Weaver. Weaver, hesitation, and then the drive to the basket. Timeout on the floor. 4:35 left to play. Beaver leads early, 9-2. So Okeene ball to out of the timeout, trailing 9-2. Weaver already with 7 points for the Dusters. A little bit of three-quarter pressure from Beaver. Defense is split by Swart. Picks up her dribble. Back outside, tipped out of bounds though by Mills as she tried to get it to Hussey. And this 5 you see on the floor for Beaver, most likely that's who you'll see the whole game. They play pretty much without any subs. 3 from the top of the key by Penner makes it a 4-point game with just over 4 minutes left here in the half, or quarter. Schlesman baseline pass over to King, knocked out of bounds by Hussey. Looper on the wing, she'll take the 3. Right to Weaver, who lays it up and in. And every time the student section for Okeene starts to say chant air ball, Weaver lays it in. She's done that twice now. 11-5. Hussey with the ball right at midcourt, gets it over to Swart. Now Hussey drive in the lane, kick outside, three-pointer from the corner is good. Haley Swart there with that basket. 11-8 now the score. Ball on the floor, knocked loose. And they'll say jump ball, or maybe it was a foul, not sure. Looks like they did call the foul on Hussey. She did run into the back legs of Looper. That'll be her first, team's third foul. 3:15 left first quarter. Looper, hard contact again, and another foul call. And that is going to be number 2 on Hussey. So 2 Whippets with 2 fouls apiece. And not sure if we have an injury timeout. Looks like it's just an injury timeout as Duke went off the floor. It looked like she took the brunt of that contact.
PTCI, we know it's important to keep your world within your reach. Having the right cell phone and our nationwide cell service helps you do just that and keeps you connected to your loved ones, no matter the distance. So stay connected to what and who matters and keep your world within your reach with PTCI Cellular. Choose PTCI for the latest assortment of cell phones and our area's best cell coverage at a location near you, online at ptci.net or at 580-338-2556.
Some restrictions apply. And they've gotten things cleaned up there. Hopefully Duke will be okay. Beaver ball, they lead by 3 with 3:11 left here in the first quarter. Weaver with the ball. On the wing to Devin Porter, the senior wearing 00 that came in to the game. Shot put up baseline by King. No good. So Looper over walking off. She did injure her leg a little bit over in Leedy and may have re-injured it a little bit there. Shot from the top of the key. Penner trying to hit that 3 from the same spot she hit one earlier. Ball out to Weaver. Drives to the block. Now she'll back out. Back in. Kicks it across. King open for 3. Leaves it on the front of the rim. Rebounded by Hussey. Long pass ahead to Swart. Goes to the block. Shot is blocked by King. Ball will stay with Okeene. And Looper checks back into the game for Porter. Penner now on the wing to Swart. Back up top to Hussey. Penner looks to go baseline. Picks up her dribble. Back outside. Jump stop into the lane by Hussey. King able to save the rebound to Mills. Now she'll leave it outside. Weaver with the ball up top now and over to Schlesman. Looper open for 3. No good. Rebounded by Haley Swart. Long pass ahead to Aldrich. Now Hope Swart kicks it across the lane. Penner with it now. Aldrich drives in the lane. Shot blocked by Schlesman. Under a minute and a half left here, first quarter. 3-pointer up by Mills. She drains it. Beaver takes a 14-8 lead. Ball at the high post to Haley Swart, back outside. Now Aldrich over to Hussey. Now Penner on the wing, drives in the lane, puts up the hook shot and draws the foul. They'll call that one on King. That will be her first. Free throw is up and good by Penner. 50 seconds left. Misses the second. Rebound by Mills. Weaver with the ball now, brings it across midcourt, spins. Picks up her dribble as she's double teamed. Ball to Mills, tapped away by Penner. Hussey grabs the loose ball, and then a foul is going to be called on Mills. That will be her second. Team's third foul. 34 seconds left here in the first quarter. It'll be Aldrich bringing it up for the Whippets. Now Hussey with it up top. 20 seconds left. On the wing to Hope Swart. Now back up top, Penner looks to drive, kicks out baseline. Hussey fake shot, puts it up and draws a foul. She'll go to the line for 2 shots. And that is going to be number 2 on King. So 2 Lady Dusters with 2 fouls apiece already. Hussey misses the first one. 10.5 seconds left here in the first quarter. Just 4 team fouls for Beaver, but split between 2 of their post players. Misses the second as well. Weaver with the rebound. Long pass ahead to Schlesman. Now to Mills. She'll pull up for 3. No good. Long rebound. Looper can't get it and put it back up in time. And after 1 quarter of play, the Beaver Lady Dusters lead the Okeene Lady Whippets 14-9.
We get it. No, you need faster internet, especially in today's world. And you deserve it too. You deserve a great experience while playing video games, binging the latest TV show, or video chatting with your loved ones. Like you, we know the importance of having good internet where you live and work. That's why, as your local internet provider, PTCI's affordable and reliable internet plans make perfect sense. So sign up today and get the internet you deserve at a PTCI location near you, or visit us online at ptci.net.
Some restrictions apply. And we are back, ready for the second quarter of play. Okeene will have the ball, trailing by 5. Aldrich at the point with the ball. Now on the wing to Penner. Hussey comes off the screen from Penner, pulls up from 10 feet out and drains the shot. 3-point game up across midcourt. Pass blocked, but Weaver gets the loose ball. Pass to Mills, drives to the block, puts up the shot, in and out. Penner there for the rebound. Outlet pass to Aldridge, quickly across midcourt, pass ahead, three-pointer is up. Off the back iron, Weaver with the rebound. As Schmidt put up that quick one, back the other way. Schlesman to the block, puts up the shot, no good. Trying to draw the foul, but no call. Hussey quickly ahead to the wing. Haley Schwartz now to Penner. They'll set it up with Aldridge at the point. Penner. Now at the high post to Hussey. Spins in the lane, puts up the shot, no good. Ball tipped out of bounds by King. It will stay with Okeene. Out top, looked at the three, drives to the block. Back outside to Aldridge. Now on the wing, three-pointer is up, rims out. Rebounded by Looper, and a foul. And that is foul number 3 already on Keely Hussey. 5 team fouls. Weaver drive to the block, lays it up and in. She's in double figures with 11, and Beaver leads 16-11. Aldrich at the point on the wing. Hussey drives free throw line. Back outside to Penner. She'll put up the three. She's hit a couple of them. Missed that one. Ball on the floor. King comes away with the rebound. Outlet pass to Looper. Schlesman with it. Pass into the corner to Looper. Drives, floater. King on the backside, puts it back up, no good. Hussey with the rebound. Haley Schwartz kicks it down to Penner, who banks it high off the glass and in. Back to a three-point game. Penner with 8 points. Schlesman pulls up just inside the three-point line, missed the rim, barely hit the backboard on that one. Across the timeline, back up top to Penner. Over to Hussey. Hussey will reset. Ball to Schmidt, puts up the shot, no good. Schlesman with the rebound. 5 minutes left here in the first half. Beaver leading by 3, trying to advance. survive and advance another day. Weaver on the block with it, hits the bottom of the backboard, no good. Hussey grabs the loose ball across midcourt up to Aldrich, who drives to the block, puts up the layup, leaves it short, and a foul from behind, and that's going to be on Hussey. That will be her fourth, and she will head to the bench. They had Hope Swartz standing, and we've got a timeout on the floor. 4:44 left to play first half. Beaver leads Okeene 16-13.
PTCI, we know it's important to keep your world within your reach. Having the right cell phone and our nationwide cell service helps you do just that and keeps you connected to your loved ones, no matter the distance. So stay connected to what and who matters and keep your world within your reach with PTCI Cellular. Choose PTCI for the latest assortment of cell phones and our area's best cell coverage at a location near you, online at ptci.net or at 580-338-2556.
Some restrictions apply. So out of the timeout, as we mentioned, Keely Hussey called for her fourth foul. Hope Swart had been waiting at the scorer's table to get in, but we had a long stretch where there wasn't any turnovers where the ball went out of bounds or a foul or anything. And she had gotten to the table. They'd gotten her to the table there too late to get her in after Hussey's third. Now Hussey with four. King, long two, no good. Weaver with the rebound, lays it up, no good, but draws a foul. Foul on Haley Swart. That's her first, team seventh foul. Weaver misses the first free throw. Makes the second. That's 12 points for Weaver, and it's a 17-13 lead for the Dusters. Aldrich, pass knocked down and stolen by Schlesman. Weaver on the wing to the free throw line. Leaves it for Schlesman. She'll pull up for three off the front of the rim. Tipped outside. Loose ball grabbed by Swart. Penner gets it up ahead to Schmidt. Back to Penner. Haley Swart with it now. Over to Aldridge. Penner looked at the three. She'll back it back out. Screen set for Schmidt. Drives to the hoop. No good. And the ball literally went upstairs. One of the younger Beaver students ran over and got it for him. Madison Schmidt at the line. Gets the first one to roll in. That foul was on Schlesman, by the way. That was her first. .339 left in the half. Gets them both. 2-point game. And a little bit of pressure by Okeene. Cross midcourt, ball to Looper, now to King in the corner. Now up top to Weaver, opposite side to Schlesman. She'll pull up baseline, short jumper, no good. Tried to tap it forward to a teammate. She'll be called for her second foul, team's sixth foul. So 3 Lady Dusters, 6 fouls, and 3 Lady Dusters with 2 fouls apiece. Weaver and Looper with no fouls. Drive to the block, back outside to Penner. Kicks it across, deep three, no good. Bounced around the rim. Ball will stay with Okeene. Ball inbounded to Aldrich, hands it off to Schmidt, who drives in the lane, no good on the shot. Mills with the rebound. Under 3 to play here, first half. The winner survives and advances. Will play tomorrow at 1 o'clock. Down low to King. Across the lane, Weaver with the lay-in. Beautiful assist by Looper and King. And Weaver puts it up and in. She's got 14. And it's a 19-15 lead. Aldrich with it. Now over to Schmidt, who drives in the lane, kicks it outside to Penner. Kenner in the lane, outside. Swart with the drive and the lay-in. 2-point game again. Weaver brings it up. King in the corner, back up top. Mills wide open. Passes up the 3, ball in the corner. Schlesman gives it to Weaver underneath. Back outside to Looper to King. Drive in the lane by Mills, lays it up and in. 21-17 now the lead. 5 points for Mills. Long pass ahead to Haley Swart. Now back outside, Aldrich drives in the lane, has it swiped away. Penner there to grab the loose ball and put it up and in. Penner now the first whippet in double figures with 10. Under a minute and a half left here before the halftime. Mills will leave it for Weaver. Into the corner, King now back up on the wing to Mills. Splits the defenders, has it pulled away by Penner though. Looper steps in front but can't save it before it goes out of bounds. And substitute for Okeene. Pass inbounds. And that's number 23, which I do not have on the roster that was given to me. Driving the lane by Penner, misses the shot. Rebound by King. I'm wondering if 23 is Rianne Duke, who went out earlier, and I know there was some blood on the floor, so if that happened, probably got on her uniform and had to change. Mills back up top, 30 seconds left here in the half. Looper with it on the wing to King. Pass knocked away. Aldrich trying to chase it down. And out of bounds, it will be Okeene ball. And Schlesman couldn't save it before it went out. 18.5 left in the half. Just a 2-point game. Ball knocked out of bounds. That was Mills who knocked it out. Aldrich with it on the wing. Loses it. But Swart there with it. 12 seconds. Penner looked at the 3. She'll drive to the block. And a travel call gives it back to Beaver with 5.3 left. Ball back to Weaver. Long pass ahead to Mills. Shot at the buzzer. Banks it up and in. And that will extend Beaver's lead at the half to 23-19. That's 7 points for Mills, and we'll head to the half. We'll be back with the second half.
At PTCI, we know it's important to keep your world within your reach. Having the right cell phone and our nationwide cell service helps you do just that and keeps you connected to your loved ones, no matter the distance. So stay connected to what and who matters and keep your world within your reach with PTCI Cellular. Choose PTCI for the latest assortment of cell phones and our area's best cell coverage at a location near you, online at ptci.net or at 580-338-2556.
Some restrictions apply.
Hey, we get it. You need faster internet, especially in today's world. And you deserve it too. You deserve a great experience while playing video games, binging the latest TV show, or video chatting with your loved ones. Like you, we know the importance of having good internet where you live and work. That's why, as your local internet provider, PTCI's affordable and reliable internet plans make perfect sense. So sign up today and get the internet you deserve at a PTCI location near you or visit us online at ptci.net.
Some restrictions apply. Hi, this is Jason Epp with PTCI, and we're out here on kind of the outer eastern edge of PTCI's coverage area. We're in Laverne, Oklahoma, and we're here at Parkview Point Senior Living, which is right next to beautiful Laverne City Park here. And I am here with Helena McLaurin, who is head of marketing for Parkview Point Senior Living. And Helena, we appreciate you taking some time to talk with us here today. Kind of first off, you do have some ties here. You not originally, but I think you said your husband is originally from here. Tell us a little bit about yourself and your family and ties to the Panhandle area.
As Jason said, my name is Helena McLaurin. I am not originally from here. I was born over by Okeene, Oklahoma, is where I grew up and was raised on my family Centennial farm. So I'm definitely a Northwest Oklahoma girl. I went to school at Northwestern and needed a job, so I moved to Beaver, Oklahoma and taught second graders there for about 7 years. And then my husband and I decided to come back to Laverne. He's originally from here, born and raised, and multiple generations of his family have been from Laverne. And it's probably easier to say who Andrew's not related to in Laverne than who he's actually related to. The list would be shorter to say his non-relatives than the people he's actually related to in town.
Well, it's always neat to hear people's ties to our area. Tell us a little bit about Parkview Point. What your origins are here. What exactly, obviously you're a home for elderly who maybe need some assistance, but they do have some freedom. Tell us a little bit about Parkview Point.
Parkview Point was initially established to give people in our area a place to come enjoy their retirement years. Sometimes living at home can add a lot of extra burden as you age, whether it's having to do your own cooking, your own cleaning, your own laundry, or even yard work can be really a challenge as you age. And so Parkview Point was established to be a place where people 55 and older can come and they can enjoy the freedom of being retired without having to worry about the stress of all of the daily chores that you have around your house.
Well, obviously we're in a very unusual time dealing with COVID-19. Obviously with Parkview Point, you're dealing with some of the more vulnerable people that we have that we're trying to protect the most during this time. What are some of the ways that Parkview Point has done some different things to maybe try to do that, but still keep enhance the people's lives who live here and things like that? And I imagine, having good fiber optic internet through PTCI has been a big help in that as well.
I will say that being able to still communicate with the outside world has been essential during this time. We have an amazing group of staff who have stepped up and really kind of been the family and friends for a lot of our seniors who can't go see their family and friends right now and who may not be able to have visitors at this time. As you mentioned, it's very different from what we have had over the last several years that we've been open. We haven't been able to have a lot of visitors, especially not inside our building, but we have some beautiful patio areas, so that has allowed on these wonderful days that we've had to allow families to come social distance and visit their families and friends. We do a lot of extra activities inside our building, and as I mentioned, our staff have been amazing at helping plan those events and execute those different activities in our building to kind of keep it from getting the same humdrum every day here at Parkview. We are excited that since we're in the yellow color for the county of Harper County, we can start doing a little bit more. So we have a very good RN consultant who is also our infection preventist, and she has put up a specific plan for our facility based off of what the state has recommended, so that way we know what we can do at what times and when we're allowed to be able to do certain activities. But we've been so thankful, like I said, to be able to have the opportunity to communicate. We have telehealth, and so our internet is allowing us to do our telehealth appointments with our doctors, also Zoom calls, and then we also stream a lot of the local activities that happen. So our local football games and things that are happening around our town, we have great internet speed, and so we're able to watch those things in real time and still feel like we're a little bit connected to our community through that.
Well, we're glad that we could partner and be there for you guys during this strange time, and we hope that that's helped. But you know, we want to tell people out there, if there's somebody in your family that maybe they're getting to that point in life where they're going to have to find maybe some additional help when it comes to just everyday things, that maybe Parkview Point is the spot for them, a place where they can come, be with around other people and not be at home just alone and things like that. That you may want to look into Parkview Point. I'll tell you this, we've been inside this facility. We're doing everything right out now to help make sure that the clientele here are safe, but we've been into it. It's a beautiful facility and might be just the place for maybe your parents or whoever's watching out there. It might be the place for you. So Helena, we sure appreciate your time, and we're glad that PTCI can partner with Parkview Point to maybe enhance things during a difficult time.
Well, and thank you. You guys have been amazing to help us get everything transitioned during this period, so we appreciate PTCI and all they do for us as well.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.
And we are back, just about ready to start the second half. A couple of statistics from the first half. Zoe Weaver for Beaver, the leading scorer for either team, as she's jumped out to 14 points. And Beaver leading by 4 here at the half. And one of the more amazing stats is Beaver's leading scorers, Mallory Schleshman and also Sid Looper, neither of them with a point. For Beaver to be leading with neither of them having scored yet is a pretty big statistic. Probably one of the biggest statistics for Okeene is Keely Hussey with 4 fouls, and she had that with 4 minutes left in the second quarter. She had gotten her third. They were a little late getting a substitute to the table, and then a prolonged session, and Keely picked up her 4th before she left the game. Leading scorer for the Lady Whippets is Caitlin Penner. She's got 10, hit a couple of threes in there as well. Ball will belong to Beaver. As we mentioned, leading by 4. The winner of this one will take on the winner of Drummond and Arnett, who play tonight at 6 o'clock. They'll play tomorrow at 1 o'clock. Weaver with the ball on the wing. Back to Schlesman up top. Open for the top of the key three. She got that goose egg off the scoreboard. She's got 3 now, and it's a 26-19 lead for the Lady Dusters. Penner with the ball, looks to dribble. She'll back out. Pass over to Schmidt. Aldrich to the opposite side. Now back to Penner. Pulls up for 3 off the screen. No good. Long rebound, knocked away, ball loose on the floor, but grabbed by Duke. Weaver steps in front of the pass. Left-handed layup is good. 28-19. Now the lead for Beaver. Less than a minute into this second half. Ball on the wing to Haley Swart. Now Aldrich with it. Schmidt back outside to Penner. Now Aldrich with it again. On the wing, Penner puts up the 3, no good. Mills comes away with the rebound. Beaver with an opportunity to make this a double-digit lead on this possession. Up top to Mills. Now to Weaver. Back to Mills. Dumps it down inside to Weaver in the lane. Left-handed layup too strong. Rebounded by Penner on the backside. Ball tapped, but Okeene does keep possession. As Caitlin Penner had that rebound. Then it went over to Haley Swart. Schmidt kicks it outside. Penner from the corner. No good. Looper on the backside with the rebound. Weaver back outside to Looper. Mills back to Looper. Weaver dumps it down inside to Schlesman, misses the shot, no good. They'll say Okeene ball. 5:34 left here in the third, 9-point lead for the Dusters. All 4 games today, consolation side, survive and advance. You lose, you go home. Area championship games are tomorrow evening. The winners of the 4 games today, the 2 girls games and 2 boys, will play tomorrow in the afternoon. Shot at the block by Schlesman, partially blocked. Rebounded on the backside. All the way into the lane, lays it up, no good. Weaver with the rebound. Long pass ahead to Schlesman. Takes on 2 defenders, lays it up. Can't get that one to drop. It went everywhere but in. And that foul's going to be on Mills. That will be her 3rd. First team foul of the second half. Under 5 left to play in the third. Aldrich leaves it for Schmidt. Spins in the lane. Kicks it outside. 3-pointer is up and good by Duke. Her first basket of the game. Now it's back to a 6-point game with 4.5 to play. Looper up top, pass down low to King. Outside, baseline jumper by Schlesman, leaves it short. And they'll say a jump ball as Weaver reached in after the rebound. Arrow points in favor of Okeene. A little bit of man pressure by Beaver. Schmidt brings it up with Weaver on her. Picks up her dribble. Pass in the lane. Weaver steps in front of the pass. Pass up ahead to Mills. Underneath, kicks it to Looper. Open for 3 in the corner. No good. Rebound by Schlesman. Goes to the hoop. Banks it up and in. 30-22 now the lead for Beaver. Now Penner out top. Schmidt back to Penner. And an offensive foul called on Penner. Put that forearm out there. That'll be her first, team's first foul of the second half. Weaver able to absorb the blow there. 3.5 left in the third. Mills with the ball, looking to trap. Gets it back out top, high post to Weaver. Over to King, open for the jumper, no good. Weaver taps it outside, chases it down. Looper with it now on the wing. King dumps it inside to Schlesman, puts it up off the glass, it's good. We've got a timeout on the floor, 3:05 left in the third. Beaver leads by 10, 32-22.
Thank you.
Gracias. Thank you.
Thank you.
From all of us at PTCI, thank you for choosing to do business locally. We continue to offer you great deals like 1 month free cell service when you add a line or you're a new customer. We know the holidays are here and PTCI wants to help. Help you save money. Save $600 on the purchase of a new cell phone. Once again, thank you for choosing PTCI, your local small business cellular provider. Some restrictions may apply.
Click ptci.net for details today.
Both teams back out on the floor. 3:05 left to play here in the third quarter. And a foul call on the inbounds play, as Looper was able to draw the foul. That'll be number 1 on Aldrich on the push-off. Outside to Looper. Back up top to Schlesman. Now over to Mills. Looks to drive. Comes off the screen. Dumps it inside to Weaver. Back outside to Schlesman. She'll be called for the travel. Ball back over to Okeene. Ball across the timeline. Now Aldridge with it up top. She's already given up her dribble. Over to Schmidt. Gets a screen from Penner. Puts up the 3. Rattles that one home. 32-25. Looper leaves it outside for Weaver. Weaver back outside. Chased down by Schlesman. Kind of split her teammates there on the pass. Shot in the lane, left short by Schlesman. Rebounded by Penner. Schmidt almost knocked away by Schlesman. Haley Swart with the ball now on the wing. Penner in the corner. Guarded by King. Pass, little too behind her teammate. Weaver got the loose ball, and she's going to be fouled by Schmidt. That will be number 3 on Schmidt. So foul trouble becoming a big problem for Okeene with less than 2 minutes left here in the third. Mills banks it up. Can't get that one to drop in. Schlesman with the putback. 34-25, and Schlesman, who had none at half, now has 9 here in the third quarter. Penner kicks it outside, back up top to Schmidt. Puts up the runner, gets it to drop in. Nice touch on that one. That gives her 7, and it's 34-27 with 1:20 left in the third. Schlesman with the runner, banks it up and in. She's in double figures just here in the third quarter. 36-27, the lead for the Dusters. Aldridge. Weaver steps in, steals it. She'll take it all the way up, lays it in right-handed. 18 points for Weaver, under a minute left in the third. Beaver back up by 9. Drive punched away by Looper. She'll be called for the foul. That will be her first, team's second. Hope Swart checks back into the game for Okeene. Swart with the ball in the lane, kicks it back outside to Haley Swart. Now Schmidt with it. Puts up the shot in the lane. Foul on Weaver. That will be Weaver's first foul, team's third foul. Swart at the line for 2 shots. First one is good. "37 seconds left here in the third. Schmidt sinks the second as well. She's got 9 points. And it's a 38-29 lead for the Dusters. Looper loses it for a second. Looks like the ball did touch on the line. Turnover back to Okeene. Ball into Swart. Pass on the wing. Now into the corner, back up top. 12 seconds on the clock. On the wing, Pinner drives, puts up the shot. No good. Rebound on the backside, blocked by King. Ball knocked loose by Looper, goes out of bounds. Will stay with Okeene. 0.8 seconds left. They'll bring Aldrich back into the game for Hope Swart. Ball tipped in, and that's it. For the third quarter, the Beaver Lady Dusters up on the Okeene Whippets, 38-29. And we are back ready for the start of the fourth quarter. One of these teams will advance. The other one goes home. Weaver with the ball up front. Lost it momentarily, got it back over to Looper. Back to Weaver on the block. Dives underneath, gets it to Schlesman, who puts up the hook in the lane, no good. Ball bounds loose. Hussey comes away with the loose ball. So Keely Hussey able to come in. She sat out that entire third quarter after picking up 4 fouls in that first half. Schmidt with the ball. Pulls up for 3. Drains it. 38-32 now. The lead for Beaver. Looper. Up ahead to Mills. Over to Schlesman, baseline jumper, leaves it short. Mills there, puts it up, and she's fouled. Foul was on Haley Swart, her second. team's 4th foul. First shot by Mills is good. 7:07 left to play. Second shot off the back iron, no good. Hussey with the rebound, brings it across midcourt. Schmidt now with it, kicks it to the corner to Penner. Now back up top to Schmidt. Aldridge with it now. Ball back to Schmidt. Puts up the 3 off the front of the rim. Penner with the rebound. Goes to put it up, and King will be called for the foul. That will be her 3rd. So a couple of Lady Dusters. King and also Mills with 3 fouls apiece. Penner gets the first one to roll in. That's 11 points for her. 6:39 left here in the contest. Makes the second. She's got a dozen. That ties her with Madison Schmidt for the team lead. Weaver picks up the loose ball on the pressure. Long pass ahead to King. And back up top to Looper. Opposite side to Schlesman. Cross the lane to King, who's got space. Banks it up and in. 41-34. Schmidt gives it up to Hussey, now to Aldridge. Schmidt pulls up for 3 off the screen from Penner, misses everything. Penner stepped out of bounds trying to save it. Ball back over to Beaver. Exactly 6 minutes left to play. Full court man looking to trap. Pass ahead to Schlesman. The ball handlers that Beaver have, this is a hard team to trap. Ball knocked away. Weaver gets it back. 3-pointer from the corner by Looper, no good. King with the rebound on the backside. Schlesman call for the travel. Or actually, that was Mills' call for the travel. Yellow numbers on white jerseys are sometimes hard to read. Hussey at the point, 5.5 left in the game. Gets it to Schmidt, comes off the screen from Penner. Misses the shot, draws a foul. They'll call that one on King. That will be her 4th. Team's 5th foul. Schmidt sinks the first. Checking in for King will be a senior, number 25, Autumn Hindergart. Makes the second as well. It's a 5-point game. Weaver has it poked out from behind, and that's going to be a foul, and I think that is going to be number 5, and it is on Keely Hussey. And fouls out with just scoring 2 points. And Coach Penner going to have a discussion with him. Tried to poke the ball out from behind, and that is it for Hussey with 5:18 to play. Haley Swart checks back into the game. Looper gives it to Mills. Now Schlesman gets the screen from Weaver. Back to Weaver. Ball through her hands, loose on the backside. Aldridge picks it up. Poked away from behind by Looper. Can't save it before it goes out of bounds. It'll stay Okeene ball. Ball out top to Schmidt. Deep three, left it short. And that's going to be a foul on Penner. That will be just her second, team's sixth foul. 4:52 left to play. King quickly back into the game. Full court pressure. Weaver with the ball. Splits the defenders. Over to Looper on the wing. Down low to King. Back outside to Schlesman. Over to Mills. Mills leaves it for Weaver. Now Schlesman at the top. We've seen a couple open shots they'd normally take, but Beaver obviously happy to run clock, leading by 5. Mills hands it off to Looper out near midcourt. Gives it to Schlesman. Now Mills with it again, over to Looper. Weaver takes it, pass in the lane. Schlesman down to King, back outside. Mills leaves it for Schlesman. Ball into the corner. Ball knocked out of bounds. It will stay with Beaver. 3:49 left to play. The winner trying to advance to take on the winner of Drummond and Arnett. With still the hopes of the big house in their heads. Whoever can survive through this loser's bracket. Ball knocked loose, and they'll call a jump ball on that one. Okeene will take possession as the arrow points in their favor. 3:32 left to play. Aldrich gives it up to Penner. Now Schmidt with it outside. Back to Aldrich. Penner has it along the baseline. Drives in the lane, puts up the shot, no good. Schlesman can't save it before it goes out of bounds. She was working real hard to box out Penner, but just couldn't do that and protect the ball at the same time. Hindergart returns to the game. Penner for 3, misses the rim. Schlesman there for the rebound. Across the timeline, picks up her dribble, gives it to Mills. Back outside to Schlesman, now to Weaver. Looper with it. And a timeout on the floor. 2:42 left to play. Beaver leads by 5 over Okeene.
PTCI, we know it's important to keep your world within your reach. Having the right cell phone and our nationwide cell service helps you do just that and keeps you connected to your loved ones, no matter the distance. So stay connected to what and who matters and keep your world within your reach with PTCI Cellular. Choose PTCI for the latest assortment of cell phones and our area's best cell coverage at a location near you, online at ptci.net or at 580-338-2556.
Some restrictions apply.
So out of the timeout, Beaver ball. They lead by 5. Okeene has already lost one of their key players. Keely Hussey, who fouled out earlier, was in early foul trouble. Weaver kicks it across. King open underneath, lays it up and in. 43-36, that's 6 points for King. Aldrich at the point. Now back outside. Looks to drive, puts up the hook shot, no good, but draws a foul. That will be on Looper. That will be her second. Team's 6th foul. Both teams with 6 fouls, so she'll go to the line here, but after that, all fouls will be in the bonus by either team. Misses the front end. Timeout on the floor, 2:05 to play. Beaver 43, Okeene 36. Back at the line, Aldrich there. She's got one more free throw attempt. That one good. And it is a 6-point game. Looper up ahead to Schlesman across the timeline. Picks up her dribble. Now back to Weaver up top. Over to Mills, who drives to the hoop. Lays it up and in. 45-37. That's 10 points for Mills. Ball outside to Hope Swart. Duke hands it off to Aldrich. And a foul on the floor. And that will be called on Mills. That'll be her 4th. So 2 Lady Dusters on the floor. King and Mills both with 4 fouls apiece. 1:34 to play. 1-1 situation for Aldrich. She makes the front end, so she'll get another one. Second one good as well. 6-point lead again for Beaver. Pass ahead to Schlesman. Long pass ahead, tipped out of bounds. Will stay with Beaver. Mills will inbound for the Lady Dusters. Ball into the backcourt to Weaver. Brings it across the timeline, looking to trap, gets it away quickly to Mills, now to King. Picks up her dribble after one dribble, and that's going to be a travel. She switched her pivot feet. Ball back over to Okeene. King will check out as Hindergart comes in. They'll probably do a little offense-defensive substitution back and forth with King having 4 fouls. 1:17 to play. All into the backcourt to Aldrich. Brings it across the timeline. Drives all the way in. Banks it up and in. It's good. 4-point lead for Beaver. Schlesman with the ball now. Now to Mills across the timeline. And a timeout with 55.7 to play. Beaver leads 45-41.
PTCI, we know it's important to keep your world within your reach. Having the right cell phone and our nationwide cell service helps you do just that and keeps you connected to your loved ones, no matter the distance. So stay connected to what and who matters and keep your world within your reach with PTCI Cellular. Choose PTCI for the latest assortment of cell phones and our area's best cell coverage at a location near you, online at ptci.net or at 580-338-2.
Ball. Leading by 4. Pass into Mills. She'll hand it off to Weaver. Mills now over to Looper. Now to Schlesman. Ball bounced out of bounds as Schlesman tried to save it from going out of bounds, but it landed on the line, so ball back over to Okeene. 42 seconds left to play. Substitution as King will come out and Hindergart will check back in. And pass intercepted by Schlesman and immediately fouled by Haley Swart. And so it will be Schlesman going to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. Hits the front end. 39.4 left to play. 5-point lead. Schlesman with an opportunity to make it 6 here. Second shot is up and good. Ball inbounded to Aldrich. She brings it across midcourt. Drives all the way up, puts up the shot, draws the foul. 2 Beaver players will have to see who it was on. That one's going to be on Hindergart. King will check back in for Hindergart. Aldrich trying to make it a one-possession game, and she does. 47-44 with 34 seconds. Ball loose. Weaver chases it down, and she's fouled by Aldrich. That may have saved Beaver there a little bit because that ball had gotten away from Weaver and was headed out of bounds when she was fouled. One and one again. Weaver's first, no good. Rebounded by Haley Swart. Brought up by Schmidt. Back to Swart. Loses the ball. Hope Swart with it. Timeout on the floor. 17.9 left to play. Beaver leads Okeene 47-44.
PTCI, we know it's important to keep your world within your reach. Having the right cell phone and our nationwide cell service helps you do just that and keeps you connected to your loved ones, no matter the distance. So stay connected to what and who matters and keep your world within your reach with PTCI Cellular. Choose PTCI for the latest assortment of cell phones and our area's best cell coverage at a location near you, online at ptci.net or at 580-338-2556.
Some restrictions apply. So Okeene will inbound underneath the basket. Trailing by 3. Ball knocked away, stolen by Schlesman. She's quickly fouled. Incredible steal there by Schlesman, who just quickly stepped in front of that one. she can make it a 2-possession game here again. She'll go to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. That was foul number 4 on Haley Swart, who had to quickly foul her after the steal. 16.1 to play. Nothing but net. 48-44 now the lead. 14 points for Schlesman. Make that 15 and a 5-point lead for Beaver. Aldridge rushes up, kicks it out. Three-pointer is up, no good. Rebounded on the backside by Hindergart. And the foul with 4.7 left. And the Beaver Lady Dusters are going to survive and advance. That was foul number 3 on Caitlin Pinner. Hindergart at the line. Sinks the first. The senior off the bench on the scoreboard. 6-point lead now. Misses the second. Rebound by Schmidt. Brings it across midcourt. Shot is up. No good. The Beaver Lady Dusters will advance to round 2 of the area consolation. They defeated Okeene 50-44. Weaver with 18 points. Also Schlesman with 15 and Mills with 10. And the Beaver Lady Dusters will play again tomorrow at 1 o'clock. The winner tonight between Drummond and Arnett. Beaver defeated Drummond back in the regional round, but they'll take on the winner of that one tomorrow at 1 o'clock. Hey, we'll be back tonight out 8 o'clock. The Balco boys will take on Duke at 8 o'clock here at Jimmy Peck Court at Woodward High School. We'll see you then.
At PTCI, we know it's important to keep your world within your reach. Having the right cell phone and our nationwide cell service helps you do just that and keeps you connected to your loved ones, no matter the distance. So stay connected to what and who matters and keep your world within your reach with PTCI Cellular. Choose PTCI for the latest assortment of cell phones and our area's best cell coverage at a location near you, online at ptci.net or at 580-338-2556.
Some restrictions apply.
Hey, we get it. You need faster internet, especially in today's world. And you deserve it too. You deserve a great experience while playing video games, binging the latest TV show, or video chatting with your loved ones. Like you, we know the importance of having good internet where you live and work. That's why, as your local internet provider, PTCI's affordable and reliable internet plans make perfect sense. So sign up today and get the internet you deserve at a PTCI location near you or visit us online at ptci.net.
Some restrictions apply.
Thank you.
Thank you. Gracias. Thank you.
Thank you.
From all of us at PTCI, thank you for choosing to do business locally. We continue to offer you great deals like 1 month free cell service when you add a line or you're a new customer. We know the holidays are here and PTCI wants to help. Help you save money. Save $600 on the purchase of a new cell phone. Once again, thank you for choosing PTCI, your local small business cellular provider. Some restrictions may apply.
Click ptci.net for details today.
You know, speaking of good partnerships, PTCI being a locally owned business, actually owned by our customers as a cooperative.
Yes.
Loving to do business locally with other local businesses. And of course, Texhoma is the latest town to have fully fiber optic internet throughout the town and everything.
Yeah.
And of course, I know you're kind of an old school guy when it comes to, you'd like to have your buyers here in the pen, but as the world continues to change, it's probably nice to have that available to you.
Yeah, it's a marketing tool for our internet. We're broadcast over the internet every week. Our auction goes out over the internet, and it's another marketing tool that you know, we're trying to do the best thing we can to market people's cattle, and we deal just in local cattle, and so we're trying to do the best we can. We don't sell a lot over there, but there are opportunities there, and we do some business, but I still like to have people in the seats. Yeah. As far as the fiber optics, I actually live in Felt, Oklahoma, and Felt, Oklahoma's had fiber optics a long time. It's one of the first, and so I get to brag a little bit when Texhoma just got fiber optics, and it's been great. It's sped our thing up. Our able to broadcast. It's a lot faster speed. Those guys were great to work with. Anytime I have a problem, I can call them and somebody will be here just immediately. They are really have been good about keeping us up and running. Our whole phone system and internet system.
Well, that's good to hear. We love to hear those things, that people are happy with our service, and hopefully we feel like we try to hire good people and make sure that they're taking good care of their customers. And you know, really, that's just that's not a PTCI way. That's really an Oklahoma Panhandle way of doing things out here. So we hope that most people do. So.
Yeah, you bet. It's a really fortunate to be in this part of the country and have companies like you guys and people that are doing business with the locals and providing a good service. It's very nice to be here.
Well, Clay, we sure appreciate your time. We thank you for joining us.
Thank you guys for everything.
You bet. Clay Myers with the Texhoma Livestock Auction.